Right, we're live. It is the stream, and that means it is my usual kind of not have to not have to try a new game necessarily stream. My Mondays have been the wild card, trying new games, doing different stuff. Tuesdays, I'm playing games that I play without even streaming, games that I just play for fun, stuff I've done before. Today, this is a first time on the stream, but not a first time for me. I've been playing this for probably a week or so. This is, of course, the legendary, the famous, recommended to me by so many, BeamNG Drive. For those not aware, this is basically a driving simulator with endless modding possibilities. It's really crazy. Um, but I'm super excited because a little site, beam-monsters.com, is a place where a whole bunch of people have come together to work to make a lot of mods for monster trucks in this game. Not just monster trucks, but crush cars and tracks and all kinds of cool stuff. And we're gonna dive in and check this out because I gotta tell you, it is awesome. So yeah, there's a bunch of different modes on here where you're doing sort of free roaming, you're driving particular paths, for the purposes of this stream and basically how I play all the time because I'm playing by myself, not playing against anyone yet. Um, I just do the free roam, and I've got a couple tracks here I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried any of these yet, but there are some that I have, and I'm pretty psyched to kind of get into it because once we pick a track, it's going to load up and then I get to show you some of these mods and this is so cool. So we're going to go to the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live course. This is a tour I've been to a number of times. I have some friends who work there that have been kind enough to host me at the event. I've also done a media day for them in the past. I got to sit in a truck called Gungster, which if memory serves, was actually Bigfoot 21 with a different shell on it, as far as I recall. And I'll very likely be seeing them again later this summer or in the fall when they're coming through. I've had a number of people mention it to me that they'd like to go, and if I've got a friend that's going to set it up, who's to argue? Now this is the one thing I have noticed about this game because it's very intensive. It uses a lot of power just to function. It takes a little while to load up. Okay, so this may look a little crazy to you. There's just like a big black box in the corner there. That's actually the arena inside there. So what we need to do first is we need to load up a different vehicle. So I'm going to come over into vehicles, and there's all kinds of stuff that comes preloaded in the game. I mean, there's like these little like tank things. There's different sports cars, some VWs and things. Lots of different stuff there. But you can see these monster trucks, and there's a lot to choose from. It's pretty exciting. The coolest part to me is when you see like CRD or CRC. This is referring to the different types of chassis that most monster trucks run. Most monster trucks today run one of three, maybe four chassis. Um, there's not a lot of variation, not a lot of in-house builds these days. Um, but you'll see next to CRD it says 761. That's because there's 761 different modded trucks just in this section here. Over here, CRC, there's 100. Brian Bartel chassis has 11. Bustin' Loose in House has 9. Fred Schaefer 3. Gravedigger 3 has 3. We got Gary Porter. We got this is the Mike Vaughters chassis. Lord West, hello, welcome. Lots of different ones. Kohler, PEI, that's the Dan Patrick of Samson, who's been in the industry forever. And Team Bigfoot has a whole bunch as well. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hop into CRD because there's a lot to show here. There's so many, and adding these mods into the game took, I mean, really like no time at all. Like the downloads and to put them in was so fast. Hey, hey, Bobby Gilbert's here. That's right, Tuesday, you know what it means. Okay, Lord West is requesting the CRD chassis Blue Thunder, and we can definitely make that happen. I'm going to scroll through for just a sec, show some of these off here, because there's some pretty cool ones in here. You see right at the top, we got Barefoot. We got a Rampage. We got there's a whole bunch of Monster Jam trucks. You know, we got there's a couple Bigfoots that have been thrown in here. And this scrolls for so long. There's 761 trucks just on this chassis from this one download. A couple more Barefoots. I love this throwback Barefoot. Barely Tame in here from his current iteration. There's old school Bigfoot trucks in this one that are just fantastic. That we got a whole pile of Blue Thunders to pick from here, Lord West. So we're gonna have to narrow it down. I will say I'm gonna go back for 1 sec. We're gonna open this back up again, and we're gonna pick a Blue Thunder and do a little bit of driving around. But Bobby Gilbert's here, and that means he's got to see. So it's not just the CRD, it's not just the CRC, it's not just the Bustin' Loose, the Brian Bartel, the Dan Patrick. It's not just Fred Schaefer, Gravedigger 3. All of those have numbers next to them. That's how many trucks are in each one. And he wants to know about Avenger. There's an entire Kohler chassis with 17 different trucks from their team in it. And I'm going to open it up just to show you what's in there because we're going to get to them. But check it out. These are all Kohler trucks. And how sick is that? We got a bunch of Avenger variants. We got Axe. We got Megalodon. But some of the other variants exist on other chassis. I want to say CRC is where we're going to find a bunch. And you're going to see, yeah, check it out. We got the truck throwbacks. I don't think this year's World Finals body is in here yet, but uh, uh, I guarantee you someone is working on it. But yeah, look at all those Avengers, just pages of Avengers. And then as you scroll down, we've got a bunch, Megalodons in here still. We got just a whole slew of them. But the first request is first. That's from our friend Lord West, who's here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hop. Oh, it's in there. You saw it in there, Bobby. All right, maybe we'll play as that one next. So we're gonna. Oh, I clicked too fast. We opened CRD. It's just gonna throw one up at random, and I'm just gonna have to go change it in a sec. That was. I got a little excited. I double clicked. Usually I don't bother with the mouse on there, but because I was just showing stuff off, I was getting through it a little slow. Can you please do some vehicle customization? I actually haven't done any of that just yet, but I may try. One thing I'd really like to do is a little bit of track building at some point. The fact that you can make custom tracks is really cool, really appealing to me. I saw that one of the things that's actually in oh yeah, see it gave me the first one there. So I'm gonna switch out because we don't need the whatever that is, the Neon El Toro Loco right now. We got that Blue Thunder request. We're gonna do that. Yeah, on the opening page, there's the vehicle and track customization. I haven't tried any of it yet. Honestly, like the control and this is so much more of a simulator. I see. Do the Vodders one. We'll get to Vodders. Wait, we'll get to Vodders next. We'll do maybe play as like Black Stallion or something. Although I played as Boogie Van the other day, and that was really cool. But first, we're going to spawn Blue Thunder. That was the first request. But there are Blue Thunders to pick from. I mean, is there one that you like best here? There's so many. We got Blue Thunder Zombie, Overcast. Oh, okay. You wanted the Vodders one. I see. You wanted this Vodders one. All right, you got it. We're going to do Blue Thunder Vodders. Why not? We're going to replace Current. This is the slowest. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're ready to roll. All right, we got the front steering working. We got rear steer working. I think we're good to go. I'm gonna pull in so we can check out. This is the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live track. And it is just like the shows. Look at that. The logo's up in the corner, the crowds. This is fan creation, you know? It does take a little bit of getting used to, especially if you're used to like the Monster Jam games. I will say some of these bodies really don't cut a good donut in here. They like to grip a little too much. Yeah, the Camaro Blue Thunder, was decades before Monster Jam existed. Um, so not the two Blue Thunders are not actually related. The original Camaro would have been in like the early 80s. It was actually on the Return of the Monster Trucks special. That was the first Monster Trucks I ever watched when I was a little kid. And yeah, so that one's actually special to me. That's also one of the only toys that didn't get made from that same special. There's a Rollin' Thunder, there's a Bigfoot, there was a USA 1, a Taurus. A lot of those trucks got toys made of them. But no Blue Thunder Camaro ever. Uh, and just recently we finally got a Monster Vet, which was on that same special. Um, and I may at some point do a custom of the Blue Thunder car because it would, I have a custom Frankenstein. They never made a Frankenstein toy. All right, so we kind of get the idea here. I'm gonna pull back out of the stadium here. Cut a quick donut on the grass. Yeah, so Bobby, I can tell you if you want to see where my love of monster trucks started. Perry, now look at Blue Thunder. It has changed. Has it? Did I break part of it? I mean, it changed in the lighting. I'll give you that. All right. I am though. I'm gonna try out a couple different trucks because we got a few we gotta try here. So I'm gonna back out. We're gonna spawn a new one. That is a sick looking Blue Thunder. I love the paint job on that. All right, here we go. Went a little too far. Too far again. We're gonna get there. I promise. All right, here we go. So let's see. Should I play as one of the Avengers? What do you guys think? That was one that was brought up really quick. And then I'm gonna start looking up because there's some indie trucks that are in here. There's some indie trucks in here. There's some of the old school Bigfoots that I grew up watching on the Penda Point series. Man, I can't tell you how much this has blown me away. Got a new monster truck. Bobby Gilbert got a new monster truck a few days ago. Which one did you get? All right, I'm gonna grab the CRC. We're gonna pick an Avenger over here. I love the truck versions. Unless should I play as the World Finals graffiti version? Yeah. Oh, so Herobotic. You think this is a big selection? Ready? So that's all the ones just for this particular chassis. I know you just got here. I'm gonna show you everything going on here. So there's this one has 11. This has 100. This has 761 trucks you can play as. It's crazy and it's so much fun. All right, Bobby Gilbert says we should do the World Finals Avenger from this year. Which to this year was World Finals 20? Was it 24? Did they do it by the year or by the number? Was it 22? Is this it? Is that the? That's not the graffiti one, is it? 22 Museum. It must be. That's the most recent one, right? Was it 22 this year? Is this the one? Am I hovering over the right one here? Lord West, I agree. Okay, you think it was 23. Is there a World Finals 23 in here? I don't see it. I think you're right that it was 23. There's just so many. It's easy to get lost looking through them. All right, I think okay, yeah, no 23 just yet in there. I guess someone hasn't made it yet. These are all fan created, which is crazy. All right, so we're gonna choose one of the pickups then, because that's always my go-to. I love the pickup version of Vendor, and I think World Finals 18 here with the slightly darker paint job is gonna be the one. We're going to replace current. We can spawn so there's multiple trucks and I can switch between them. But if you do too many, it starts to slow the game down just a little bit. And as you can tell, it's already all right. There we go. All right, let's. I always like to double check. Rear steer's working, front steer's working. All right, Jimmy Kohler headed on into the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live tour setup. They should really do an alternate version of this where it does the glow lighting. That would be pretty cool. Look at that. That is a beautiful truck. All right, and I'm gonna back it on up here just a little. Look at the detail on that chassis. Even the limiter straps. Look at them move. Unbelievable. All right. Whoa. Wild ride. All right. Let's see if he can get a donut going here because not every truck can in this. Oh, oh yeah, he's gonna go. Am I gonna nick the wall? Just. Oh no! Oh no! Wrecked. All right. There is a respawn button. Bobby Gilbert says, "Do they have the Nomad? Nomad monster truck, or is that a Avenger version?" Should definitely know some Monster Jam drivers, do you? Um, for current Monster Jam drivers, I don't actually think that I know any personally. I do know a number of indie drivers, and I know some promoters pretty well. And I did recently get to drive a monster truck myself, so unless you count me. So this track is pretty simple. Okay, Bobby says it's an Avenger version. We're going to check in a sec when we go to swap trucks, but we're also going to swap tracks because, as you can see, the Hot Wheels track is pretty simple. I'm going to pull us back out here. We're going to cut some donuts out in the lawn. As soon as he's on his roof, we're going to respawn. Oh, maybe he won't go over. Wow. Oh, oh, there he goes. All right, cool. Did the old breakdance move. Perry wrecking Avenger is a Jim Kohler move. Hey, I'm just trying to live up to the man. Tyler from New Hampshire, welcome, my friend. All right, let's bounce back out here. We're gonna go back to main menu. We're gonna pick free roam, and we're gonna pick a different track. So there's a few. We got the Monster Jam All Star Challenge tracks from day 1 and day 2, freestyle and racing. We have Albuquerque from a monster truck. I can't read which tour that is. We got a couple different outdoor tracks here that I've messed around with a little bit. They're all pretty unique and pretty cool. Oh, Jim Kohler's birthday was a few days ago. My birthday was a few days ago. I feel like that makes sense. That tracks. Yes, it was. It was a monster truck spinneroonie. Engine is starved of oil. Dude, wait till you see some of the wrecks I can get into in this, messing these trucks up like that. All right, I'm gonna say we go with let's go with an outdoor track because we just did an indoor track. Hey, Mr. Man, I could never get the hang of menu controls in this game. So, the menu controls are very complicated in this game. I've noticed that as well. Um, and one thing I found helps is because I'm playing on the PC, I use the mouse and kind of also do that a little bit. Switching between the mouse and the controller really seems to help. I like that this is clearly the Jurassic Park Jeep. Very, I dare you to do Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid driver and former NASCAR driver. You know what? Yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see. I believe Dragonoid is in the game. All right, so we're at a nice outdoor track, similar to the kind of shows I would go to in the summer as a kid. So we're gonna hop over to vehicles here, and we're gonna see who we can find. Um, we've scrolled through a lot of these. I want to show a couple things real quick. So, on the Team Bigfoot chassis, these are like old school Bigfoot chassis, complete with the cantilever shock system and everything. Bigfoot Cruiser, the Power Wheels of different eras, the Hogan trucks, the Sting trucks, the original Snake Bites. We got Wildfoot variations. I just had to show that because I was pumped when I saw these. That Herobotic knows he knows Snake Bite like this '92 Snake Bite. That is the greatest for me. All right, we're gonna get to some of the Bigfoot chassis. I will say they're a little tougher to drive and control because they are an older version of that same monster truck chassis that we run today. But let's see here. We were looking at Bakugan Dragonoid, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing. Okay, here we go. We got a bunch of different Dragonoids. Which one did you say you wanted to see? Darkest Neo. Let's see. Darkest Neo. We got it. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing Darkest Neo. Did they have Van Andel Arena? They might. I would have to go look through the forums. I only have so many downloaded at the moment, just because it's a lot to dig through. People have been creating new mods for this game for years now. I can remember as far back as when I was living in California, some 7+ years ago, seeing clips from this game. All right, we got it. All right, let's check. Rear steer's good. Front steer's good. All right. We're gonna come around these trailers, around the camper, and out to the track here. Here we go. The old speedway. Pull a little wheelie out of that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to get better at walking stuff in this game, but it's so realistic. The physics are crazy. So you hear about it. This game is amazingly in depth. The soft body physics. Yo, the physics in this, I was just saying it, are crazy. It's so much harder to do like nose walks and stuff like I do in the Monster Jam games. There's a steep learning curve, but it is super fun to test out. So I'm gonna do this is I watched Plane Crazy and Crazy Train do this a couple of weeks ago in Maine. Try to, yeah, just get it up on the, just lost it. See, it's a hard one to control. Yeah, you see engine starved of oil. If I gun it now, see it blows more out and it's in trouble. You can really hurt the trucks in this, which is pretty cool. Couldn't drive a car with controller without spinning out. Too much power to the back wheels. I had the same problem when I was first trying to do this. Oh, Hero Robotics putting the kiddo to bed. He'll be back. All right, let's see how a backflip goes here. Not the cleanest. Can I save it? Can I save it? Oh no, overdid it. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. Oh, I just got up. It's so hard to do. It really is not like the other games. So I believe this particular course is from a monster truck throwdown show. The racing track on it's pretty complicated. I had to look up a YouTube video of the actual races to even figure it out. Now it does have a bit of in-air controls if you're careful enough with it. Now I'm taking the lap around the dirt track here. It's really hard because with the rear steer and everything, it tries to overcorrect. And if you only use the front steer, you can't make the turns tight enough. Ah! Yeah, see right there, it was too much, too much. All right, we're bringing it back into where all the good jumps are here. Got a quick donut on the grass. Why else have grass on a monster truck course, right? They do have Samson. They do not have the old school red Samson, but they have a few different versions of Samson. And they'd better because Dan Patrick, who created Samson, has been in the industry since basically the beginning of monster trucks. His company PEI make the vast majority of monster truck chassis today. Almost, a huge number of the monster trucks that you see and know, whether they're Indy or they're Monster Jam, uh, the chassis is from Dan Patrick. There's a great book by veteran monster truck driver Marty Garza called Monster Truck Technology. and it's one of the only sort of good histories of monster trucks that I've ever seen. And I was lucky enough to be gifted a copy of his book when I went to the Monster Truck Hall of Fame and Museum. I was recognized by just the uh-oh, I'm stuck on that middle rail. There we go. All right. We're going to hop back out and pick another truck here cuz this one's been beat up pretty good. In a few minutes we'll pick another track too. We'll check out some of the Monster Jam replica tracks that I downloaded. All right, vehicles. Here we go. So I was asked about Samson. So there's this Samson is from the old Penda Points series, that red, white, and blue with the two big fists. This is a very specific chassis. Uh, and then since we were talking about Samson, I will have to go down to the where is it? PEI. Da, 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 da. Kohler. There it is. PEI. We got a different Samson there. This looks more like the toy that Hot Wheels currently sells. I'm gonna have to do a little scrolling to get to the Samsons because alphabetically he'll be way at the bottom. Yeah, we got the two sort of purple, 2021 and 2021 Feld. So those are sort of the two Samsons that are in here. You, I, I haven't looked it up. To Hey Mr. Man, I haven't looked it up. I really hope that the old figure eight Louisville, Kentucky course is available for download because I want to play that so bad. Like that sounds awesome. All right, I see. Let's see. As a kid, anytime I saw Samson on TV, I thought it was one of the coolest trucks. Samson is one of the coolest trucks. I'm so glad that Hot Wheels put out a toy of him. They have Samson from '06. I think those were the only Samsons they had. I'll check under like CRD, see if some, because some people have made ones that are not accurate to the chassis they had, because Samson would not have run a CRD since Dan Patrick makes so many of his own chassis. Well, let's scroll here. There's some old school classics. I'm gonna slow down my scroll here. That just showing off, even though it's on a tube frame here to make it more modern, and Jersey Outlaw, these are classic old trucks. And of course, we got a good friend of mine here, Identity Theft, the truck that I got to drive. Gunslinger's definitely in here. Let's see who else we got. There's a few that really stand out to me as being like, wow, they made that one, huh? Let's see, so many monster mutts. We got Mopar Magic, which oh man, this is some old school stuff. I'm gonna have to do a whole stream where I specifically only play as the old school trucks. Maybe we can find that Louisville track and I can do that. That would be pretty sick. Nightmare, no problem. Two different versions, 92 and 93. Man, it blows my mind. It's so cool. We got Bigfoot Odyssey. That's the electric Bigfoot. I doubt very much that it's electric in this game. Forget how in-depth the modding community for this game was. It's blown my mind since I've gotten this. Oh, we got Overkill Evolution, which is Mikey Vaughters Jr. with the lighting kit. Oh hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, as we come down, we got a bunch of different versions of Predator here. We're getting there. See if there's a Samson down here. We got the Feld version of Rolling Thunder. Not the Rolling Thunder of my childhood. My Rolling Thunder was an orange van from California. Yeah, we got some Son of Us down here, different variants. We got the Sting truck, Storm Damage, Stone Crusher, man, Swamp Thing from the UK. Dude, how crazy is this, right? Okay, yeah, I think Lord West is right. We ought to try the electric Bigfoot. Man, these are look at the body on this Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Man, this is so cool. I'm gonna finish scrolling here just to see what's UFO. That's one that came to the Springfield Civic Center for the Thunder Nationals every year. Toxic was just at the fairgrounds in town here. Got my picture with him. Mountaineer Wild Hair is an old throwback. Ah, man, I don't know if it's as much fun for all of you to watch me mark out for this stuff as it is for me to mark out for this stuff. But every time I open this game, I kind of find myself being like blown away by it. All right, we got Odyssey Bigfoot. We're gonna give Odyssey Bigfoot a try. I doubt sincerely it's got an electric motor in it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna have to try it to find out. If we hear an engine sound, we'll know immediately it ain't it. I hear an engine. Yeah, that's not how the electric Bigfoot would sound. I do like that it's a different tire cut because they're Firestones. You can see immediately it's different from the BKTs. Hit a couple jumps with them anyway before we switch tracks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah. Bigfoot not really building. Oh boy, we got a shock hanging out. Look at that. Ooh, we flattened the front end of this thing. What have I let all of you talk me into doing to these poor trucks? Yeah, I have no front steering anymore. Got to rely on the rear. When did they make an EV Bigfoot? It was some time ago. It was over a decade ago because it's Bigfoot 20 is the electric vehicle. If you ever get the chance, check out the videos of it in action. It might be a hybrid Bigfoot. I like the way you think. Getting creative, you know? It's a video game. Uh-oh, we got a flat tire too. That's, oh boy. I like that it balloons up when you gun it. All right, all right. We're gonna go to another track and pick another truck. Um, but yeah, it's Bigfoot 20 is the electric vehicle. If you get a chance to watch it, watch some YouTube videos of it. It's really unsettling because you can hear every crunch of the cars under it because the motor doesn't make any noise. It's really weird. It's like monster truck ASMR or something. Shredded left rear, yeah. It's not like I turned the gravity up and went over a jump. Cough, cough, hint, hint. Oh, is that what's going on? I haven't messed with any of the gravity settings in here. I do see the TikTok videos all the time where people do weird stuff like that. Um, all right, I want to try one more track here because I haven't tried any of these yet. We're gonna fire up the freestyle Monster Jam All Star track, and then I'm gonna switch to a different truck. I have any Michigan-based tracks downloaded? I don't think so. I don't think so yet. I really only have a couple because the number of trucks that are in here has been very overwhelming to me. There's actually a guy. You'll be making monster truck pancakes in no. Uh, yeah. If I turn the gravity up. So I don't have any of those tracks yet. One thing I do want to get. There's a guy. Whoa. Should I drive the regular truck around the track a little bit? Just see how it does. All right. Oh, I see. We're in like a Thunder Alley. All right. Well, that's cool. All right. We're going to respawn because I didn't come here to play as a regular old pickup truck. Extremely hurt. I thought we were friends, Perry. Bobby, I'm sorry. Um, I will say there's a guy. He has a Patreon, so you have to pay for it to get his mods. It seems worth it, truth be told. He's modded a bunch of the old Leafer trucks, the old original like truck frame monster trucks. And I've watched some people play them on YouTube. It's crazy, and I want those. Those are the trucks from my childhood because I'm 1,000 years old. All right, let's go ahead and we are gonna check out going into this track. Let's see. Is there one of these that we should look into that we haven't looked at yet? Let's go with a Vaughters chassis. I want to play as Boogie Van. Black Stallion's an important truck from my childhood too, but we're gonna play as Boogie Van for now. Pam Vaughters. I said, Lord West, please do Gravedigger. We're gonna get to Gravedigger for sure, because there's one of my favorite alternate digger bodies is on here, and I'm psyched. Can you drive Gunslinger and make Scart Heart Sock proud? I bet I can. Oh, look at this. Look at this Boogie Van mod. Look how good that looks. Oh man. All right, we got a little bit of an old school Thunder Alley, like the old World Finals. Let's get a look around, see what's here. We got some boxes to jump over, some backflip walls. Got a big pod in the middle with a few different things on it. We got another backflip down here. Got some more cars going on. Wow. This track is very cool. A lot of good space. I like that it looks like the arena looks accurate, and that's very cool. All right, let's come up here to this and see if we can't use their little backflip thingy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Not quite. All right, Pam. For those who don't know, Pam Vodders, the Boogie Van driver back in the day, one of the pioneering women in monster trucks. There was also Marilyn Chandler, Bob Chandler's wife. Oh, there we go. That's the backflip. I don't believe Boogie Van ever did a backflip on purpose. Boogie Van was pre-backflips. Uh-oh, it looks like, what do we got there? It looks like we got a sway bar come loose. Yeah, we definitely do. Man, the detail in this game is so crazy. We may have blown a shock on. Oh, and there goes the tire. Well, I don't think that should stop our good time. Let's see. Lord West says, I specifically like the Gravedigger. That's the 40th anniversary from the 2022. Um, that is, I believe, that is the first Gravedigger I ever got my picture with, was with the 40th anniversary body at a Monster Jam in Gillette Stadium in 2022. I went with my tag team partner, Rip Bison. All right, all right, all right. We've busted up Boogie Van pretty good here. Let's take it over a few regular old jumps here and see. Yeah, she did. She had a great crash in Pontiac, man. Is that the one that blew all four tires off the truck? Oh, just walking the old wheelie. Yeah. Oh no. All right. I bet I can hit a little nose thing off of here. There we go. Getting the doing the moonwalks is hard in this game. All right. Let's go ahead and we got the request for Gravedigger going on. We got a request for, was it Gunslinger as well? I don't see any reason we can't do both. Let's do one and then we're gonna fire up the other right away. Um so for me, this is the Gravedigger that I like best. Gravedigger 3, that's a classic from my era. That would have been the one racing against Pam Vodders and against this version of Barefoot and against Bigfoot on the Penda series. Um, Hey, I only saw Boogie Van live once, Bobby, so I get it. I was very fortunate. It was also the first time I ever saw Bigfoot, same show. It was in Hartford, Connecticut. All right, we're gonna hop into the CRD chassis here, and we are gonna find the Gravediggers because I want to show my favorite of the Gravedigger variants that are in this game. Yeah, we got Bobby was saying he wants to, or I believe it was Bobby saying he's waiting to unlock Excalibur in the new Monster Jam game. Brother, I got 4 Excaliburs just sitting here. Check that out. Also, Overkill 93, Extreme Overkill. That was a crash, man. That crash on the Penda Points series, and I believe was in '93. They had pictures of that crash in all the magazines back then. Absolutely crazy. Oh, you might be hitting the Monster Truck Throwdown event in Berlin. Dude, that's awesome. I'm going to hit the one that's coming through New Hampshire out here. And I'm psyched because I've never been to one of their shows, but they always look amazing. All right, enough yapping from me. We got to find these grave diggers. And here we go. You were talking about 40th anniversary? Brother, we got two different ones here. The debut of it and the later version. We got the old red primer grave digger. We got some of the ice ones, the fire ones. We got some of the world finals, the ones with the pink. Oh, you've never been to a monster truck event at all, Bobby? Is that right? Ice is so and cold. Hey, good to see you. Welcome. Sorry, I had to sound your name out. Wow, never been to one at all. You're gonna have a blast, man. They're so much fun. If there's the opportunity for the pit party, the pre-show, absolutely take it. Walking up close to the trucks for pictures is a blast. All right, so we got all these Gravedigger variants, but the one I like best, let's see. There it is. The anniversary one that's made to look like Grandma, the original Gravedigger, only it's a modern Gravedigger. So I love this one, but we're gonna save this one for a throwback. Say do 2022 debut. All right, I'm down for that. Let's see here. 40th anniversary 2022 debut. Yeah, that actually looks very similar to when I saw Gravedigger at Gillette Stadium that year. All right, there he is. Here we go. Checking the steering. We're good. We're good. Good. All right. Look at that. If I throw him into a donut real quick, that's you. Yeah, look at that. He looks fantastic. Let's do a little backflip here. Why not? Haven't done a lot of big air in this game yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, that's definitely a shutdown by the officials. All right, let's get back under control here. The thing about this game, because it is set up to be so like, yeah, the flag immediately fell off. Look at that. Look at the way the flag just waves around. That's such good, like the physics in this game blow my mind, man. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen Joey Nails in the chat yet. I wonder if he forgot I was streaming. I should message him. I know he'll be bummed if he misses it because I got his action figures right here to show off, and we were just talking about it on stream last night. Uh, let's uh let's try this. Get a little all right. Just rolled it over. Not what I was looking for. Probably playing that kids game Fortnite. All right, let's get up here and do a little crushing. I was not trying to get it to sit on the box. I was trying to. There's a trick that the trucks do now where they back up to those and it knocks them forward onto their front tires, and then they slow walk on the front tires. I got. I'm not shifting fast enough into forward gear. I'm also, I think, hitting the box a little too fast. Drive it like an Anderson. No, I want something left of it when I'm done. Is this a backflip wall? Yeah, let's hit one real quick off this one. Oh, can I do can I, can't get into reverse fast enough to do the old walk the plank. I'm scared. Ready, here we go. This is how an Anderson would drive it. Boy, that's in rough shape. Both drive shafts are shot. I'm gunning it and wonder if I just pin it long enough if oh look, I can still sort of steer. All right, we gotta respawn. I bet the Andersons wish they could respawn. Doing a little, the old Austin Powers golf cart turnaround here. And just so that I have everything in working order, I'm going to hit the respawn button there. Just clean things up a little bit. Yeah, it's going to need its own grave, Doug. All right, here we go. All right, uh, 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 I mean, I got it to stand on the nose. It's hard to do in this game, man. There's a lot of finesse involved. And that's never been my strong suit with monster trucks. You know what, though? I think this truck is just about outlived itself to me. I think I've broken the front end on it. Yeah, yeah, it's not steering right. So you know what that means? That means we're gonna take and we're just gonna park it up here like that. We're gonna back out for a sec. We're gonna find another truck. And in this particular instance, I'm going to go to the Willman chassis. These are named for Jackie Willman, who was the driver of Taurus back in the day, which is the same chassis that they eventually developed into Goldberg, the new equalizer that you see out at some of the shows. I love that they have an equalizer in here. There's a Barefoot that ran it, Bulldozer was on it, the original Hot Wheels truck there. All these Max Ds, so many. But Monster Patrol, I mean, come on. Come on. Monster Patrol, let's go. The new version of Outlaw was on it. And of course, they do include Taurus in here. And the Ninja Turtle trucks, which, they have my heart for sure. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull out, I'm going to say we go ahead and we get Tom, 1997 Tom Mintz, Monster Patrol. But we're not going to replace current. We're going to spawn new. Because we're going to leave that gravedigger sitting on the track and we're going to go trash him with Monster Patrol a bit. Yeah, see? See? Old Pear Bear's thinking it through. While that's respawning, I'm going to find out where in the blue heck Joey Nails is. All right. Yeah, see, now we're just parked right next to Gravedigger there. All right, checking my steering. All right, well, looks like we're all good. Oh, it's having a little trouble kicking the engine on. There we go. Look at that. Look how different that chassis is. And yes, the wing does snap off if you drive it in a way that would make that happen. It's got a lot of horsepower under the hood. It kicks, man. Now, some of these I've set up the rear steering incorrectly. Garv digger. All right, what do you think? Should we go? Should we go? Should we go smash into Gravedigger? I think we ought to. He's gonna get lonely if we don't. Here we go. Yeah. Oh no, he's winning the fight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Okay. Oh geez. Oh geez. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but I'm gonna say it was glitching out a little. Yeah, these older tires that are more of a Goodyear style, they really catch in the dirt. Yeah, that's where the beam part of BeamNG comes in. Stands for Beam Me Up Scotty. Now that's certainly something we never saw at a Monster Patrol. Yeah, I got sent to the ninth dimension. Oh, oh, we almost knocked the wing off. I think we'll take Monster Patrol for a spin until the wing comes off. and then we'll switch to another. Okay. We oh boy. All right, he's got some problems. All right, we got some issues with this particular mod. I'm gonna go ahead and bail out. We're gonna switch to a different track because there's still so much to explore here. All right, we got some Monster Jam tracks. We got some smaller tracks. We got some bigger tracks. Let's see. We were in that one already. All right, I don't recall this one or what it's like. This is one. This one's from a monster truck throwdown. Is this the one I took us to before? Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna take us to this one because I'm certain I haven't opened it already. Already forgetting which tracks we've looked at, you guys. All right, and we got to pick a truck here. Tom wasn't liking how I was driving Monster Patrol. No, he did not approve. Uh, he did not approve just then. The professor himself was not thrilled. All right, now that we're down on this track, I think it's time we gotta break out a Bigfoot chassis. Because we got 17 variants here, all based on Bigfoot 10, Bigfoot 11, or Bigfoot 14. And I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna pick. Uh, I mean, we can this Bigfoot cruiser body. That is how Bigfoot looked the very first time I saw Bigfoot in person. Oh right, Gunslinger. You're right. You're absolutely right. Gunslinger was in the on the list first, and I think Hero Botic would probably like me to break out a snake bite at some point. So let's go ahead and let's find Gunslinger. I'm guessing he's in CRD. They're all in CRD. There's so many. Yeah, I'm gonna at some point I'm gonna have to list out like these old school Bigfoots and like the old school Barefoot, Barely Tame, a lot of these trucks from like my childhood, and put together like a stream where we just play as those. Also, I got real excited for these mega trucks with the tractor tires, and I'm not sure exactly what I missed when I was doing the mod downloads, but I believe those tires are just not part of my download, and when it opens, they spawn with like regular monster truck tires. So yeah, I probably won't bother with any of those on this particular stream. All right, let's see here. We are looking for a bunch of Carolina Crushers. Love that. That's one from my childhood. All right, we got to get to the G's for Gunslinger. Godzilla, but that's not the Godzilla from my childhood. If you look up the 80s Godzilla monster truck, man, that thing ruled. All right, we got a few different gunslingers here. We got let's see, 92, 97, 2000, 2007, the Chevy variant, and World Finals 3. Bobby, you've been asking for gunslingers, so what do you think? What do you think? Which one do you like best? 92, 97, 2000, 2007, the Chevy variant, or World Finals 3? 2000. That's a classic. Yeah, I mean even just look at the cut on those wheel wells. That is to me that's the one that screams gunslinger the most, even though the 92 is probably the first time I saw him. All right, we're going to go ahead and replace this regular old boring truck that's here. No, you guys, I haven't heard anything from our old pal Joey Nails. I'm going to send him another quick message. Make sure he's okay. All right. Ooh, you know what? We are going to change real quick. This one is at sort of like nighttime, and I am going to alter that. This is sort of the first customization we've done in this playthrough. So right now it sort of has it like at night. We've got those lights up. I mean, I'm okay with it looking like maybe sunset, right? It could also be sunrise, early morning. We want an early morning show. Hey, Joey Nails is here. That mean you know what that means? That means even though Bobby's been waiting to see Scott Hartsock's Gunslinger. Real quick, I'm gonna First of all, if you're looking down in the little cam here, we got little Joey Nails. Look at him in all his glory. But we've also got big Joey Nails with his crowbar. Look at that. And this is printed at a slightly larger scale than a Hasbro figure because when I put it next to the Perry figure, he's somehow taller than me, which is not at all how we are in real life. I'm Joey. What am I like an entire foot taller than you? Like it's a substantial height difference. I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3", but all right, let's check. We got rear steer. We got front steer. All right, we are good to make our way onto the track. Oh, they got elephant ears. That's cool. Graphics on this are looking a little not so hot right now. Not loving that. Yeah, you can go right through these trailers, by the way. They're just there to look neat. Yeah, maybe I don't like sunrise. I wonder if that's why the Okay, here we go. Yeah, now we're out in the light. It's looking pretty good. Man, those details on the wheels. Look at that. That's so good. Oh man. Sorry, I Herobotic, were you saying the same thing as me about the look of those graphics? Bobby Gilbert, wish I had the money for one. For one of my figures or one of Joey's? Because they're both pretty great. All right, let's yeah, I got to do at least one good jump there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Swing that back end around. Whoa, look at that with the one tire. It's so crazy how these react exactly like the real chassis did. Bobby wants both. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start selling the Joey Nails figure as part of the Perry's live stream playset. I watched a YouTube video earlier that was the history of the Evil Knievel toy line. Man, that's going to be a problem for me because I'm going to want to collect all of those. Yeah, this particular version of Gunslinger, I very distinctly remember being a bit of a pogo monster. That's when their weight and their gearing is such that it always makes them pull pop wheelies real easy, and that is really coming through on this in this game. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Whoa, whoa. All right, we're gonna have to kick back in there. Whenever I get these tracks, I like to look at them and try to figure out what the race line was on them because they're all made from real tracks. So as far as Scott being underrated, I don't know. I think yeah, he was a world champion, was he not? Like I think people really definitely appreciated Scott Hartsock for not just his driving ability, but for his contributions to the industry. He was a trailblazer in a lot of ways. One of the last teams that was a Monster Jam regular that really felt like an indie team. Let's uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh geez. Okay, I'm all over the place here. We're in the bleachers. Oh no, these poor people, their families. Okay. Let's oh, there goes some oh boy, we got the four link bars coming off. I gotta tell you, Scott definitely drove this truck with a little bit more respect than I am, because I am not being nice to this truck. Oh yeah, absolute legend. Let's see what's beyond the track here. just the parking lot. All right. Well, as long as we're back here, see if we can't get a big running start before hitting something. See what some real speed looks like on this thing. Wow. Only place I could have landed that without it being catastrophic. Yeah, at some point, I'm gonna have to. There's a guy who makes all the old school trucks, like complete with their old style framing and engines, so they're not overpowered and crazy like this. At some point, I'm gonna have to give in and join his Patreon so I can download his mods because they're just too cool to not play as, and they're the trucks that I love the most. You know, I have not fixed that four link bar. I'm just letting it hang in there. You know, considering that's down there, this thing's handling pretty well. It should have been ripped off by now by one of these jumps, I think. Oh, geez. Drive shaft, oh, front drive shaft is broken. Engine starved of oil based on that. Really, Scott never won a world championship. He was definitely a pioneer in big air and freestyle at the world finals. That was something, you know, there's that one shot of that one crazy big air that he got that's sort of become synonymous, I think, with like when you think of Monster Jam, it's one of the pictures that you really conjure up in your mind. All right, we're gonna hit a few more jumps and then we're gonna swap into a different truck because I got one specifically. I do wanna throw in Snake Bite. I think Herobotic in particular would appreciate that. That's one. Herobotic is my age, so any monster trucks he would have seen as a kid, Snakebite would have been the villain on the show. You know, the yin to Bigfoot's yang. We got to play a Snakebite, but they also have in here Identity Theft, the truck that I drove a few weeks back. Not the not the ride truck version, although I think someone has created that. Okay, all right, all right. Wonder how long I can do this before the truck like catches fire or something. All right, all right. Well, why not just keep trying? Engine starved of oil. How long can I keep the throttle pinned before it catches fire? Yeah. All right. Let's oh boy. Okay. All right. We're going to respawn as Snakebite here. I think it's time. It's time for Colt Cobra or Vic Venom or Ricky Radler, whoever's behind the wheel this week. That was one of my favorite things when they would interview the driver of Snakebite and it would be Colt Cobra or Ricky Radler or yeah, and any of the different snake drivers, and they had the fire hood on that they would just keep on when they took the helmet off, and it looked like a lucha libre mask of a snake. Let's see. So this Sting truck that I'm hovering over, I have my picture with that one from the late '90s, maybe mid '90s. Would have been like '96. One of the only early era WCW trucks I ever saw in person. All right, but Snakebite '92 is where it's at. Let's go. Snakebite 92, of course, was Bigfoot 4 underneath that particular body, and this year was revealed. Look at those firestones with the sharp corners on them and those flags. Look at that. Yeah, it was actually Bigfoot 4 underneath. And we've gone over already. And this year at the Bigfoot Open House, they revealed that they have fully restored Bigfoot 4 as Snakebite 1. And of course, his big rival from back in the day was Bigfoot. I believe it's Bigfoot 8. Now look at that. You see that cantilever chassis on the back? That little lever in the back instead of an upright shock absorber? that detail is insane to me. That is so quintessential early 90s Bigfoot team. I love that. Also, the fact that the back has a cloth tonneau cover. God, I could mark out for the Bigfoot trucks in this game all day. You see, he's got that Hot Wheels logo. Uh, 91 would have been the Bigfoot Champions series for Hot Wheels, and that was the first toy of Snakebite. I have a few of them. Um, Snakebite had a few toys over the years, but never had one that really actually. Yeah, see now the cantilever's broke on it, so it's sitting all funny. Look at that. You can see it snapped off. Let's hit the old bus here. Ooh, tough one. And I've lost a tire. Colt Cobra really, really driving it into the ground here. I do not have. Do you mean do I have Monster Vet in the game or the toy of Monster Vet? Because those are two very different answers. Because I do not have it in the game. As far as the toy of Monster Vet that came out, I actually have, I think, two. I still have one that's, I believe, actually, I think it's right here. I still have the Bigfoot Monster Vet 2 pack still in the box. But I do have a loose one. Joey Nails, what Aquabats song do I recommend? You need two different recommendations here. You need one from me and you need one from Hero Botic. I'm gonna let Hero Botic put in the chat first because I don't want to. There's a chance we could pick the same song. Uh, because that is a band that means a great. Yeah, all of them. The Aquabats have an incredible catalog. And their styles changed over the years. When you listen to early stuff, songs like Play-Doh, Play-Doh is a great, especially if you read the lyrics while you listen to it, it's a great song. Super Rad or Pizza Day are as early Aquabats as it gets. Those are all classics, all of which they played when I saw them the other day. That's right. Look at me, I'm a winner. I sent that to Hero Botic while I was at the show. That's a song Hero Botic and I used to sing all the time, waiting for the bus at UMass. We sang that together on the dance floor at his wedding, at our best friend's wedding, and had my wedding not been in Disneyland, we would have done it there too. But they frown on you playing loud music. Um, so Look at Me, I'm a Winner is a good pick. That's from their sort of mid era, like that's sort of the middle of their career. Not mid in the current colloquial use, but mid just, not early or late. Oh, Bobby knows Look at Me, I'm a Winner. Oh boy, I've lost two tires. It's a heck of a song. Pool Party is probably the song that most people know. Super Rad to me is sort of in my mind their biggest hit. Um, but they've had great songs on every album. They've never had an album miss. They had an album that came out while the world was shut down. There's a song on that called Karate Body or Skeleton Inside that are great. Pizza Day, Giant Robot Birdhead. Oh man, they played Giant Robot Birdhead last week. I was so psyched. They played it. I said this after you left the chat yesterday, here, Robotic, that I should have talked about the concert more while you were on, because they played a bunch of stuff that we don't normally hear them play live. Um, During their encore, they did three songs. Yeah, they did three songs for their encore. They did Pool Party. They did Play-Doh, and those are ones that they do a lot. But they also played CD Repo Man, and like what a deep cut! Like holy crap, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, actually, the entire band, the Aquabats, were very involved in Yo Gabba Gabba, and yeah, right, Aerobotic, super involved in Yo Gabba Gabba, and the lead singer of the Aquabats' brother, Parker Jacobs, was the art director for the show. You would know his animation from all kinds of things. If you get a chance to look him up on Wikipedia, uh, Parker Jacobs' animation is everywhere. He's done work for Disney. He's done work for Warner Brothers. It's just everywhere. All right, let's see. Okay, we've busted Snakebite up a little bit here. Let's see if we can put him up on his. Oh, no, not going to put him up on his nose if we're there. There we go. Yeah, I just saved it. Look at me go. Look at me. I'm a winner. And we've snapped a wheel. Holy crap. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna we're gonna go to another track. We're gonna go to another track and we're gonna pick another truck. Uh, let's see. Now there's a few different variants of the All-Star Monster Truck track here. Let's see. I have some others downloaded. Do we remember which racetrack I went to at the beginning? Was it Sharon Speedway? Or, I think it was Winchester at the beginning. We're gonna go to Sharon Speedway. Well, no, because there was a. Okay, we're gonna go to that one. We're gonna go to Winchester and see which one that is. CD Repo Man, da, 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 CD Repo Man. Yeah, CD Repo Man came on the car on the drive out to the show, and I actually said out loud, like, "Oh, this is a great deep cut, but there's no way I ever see this live." I also felt that way about Captain Hampton, and they played Captain Hampton a few years back. I think here Robotic, we were actually at that show together. I want to say that was at the House of Blues in Boston. All right, yeah, this is definitely a track we've not done yet. So let's hop over into vehicles. We've done a Bigfoot. We've done a whole bunch of all these different ones. Let's see. Are there any from down here I really need to dive into? I think we're okay with those for the moment. What I want to do is I think it's under PEI, right? I want to find identity theft. Okay, it's not under here. That sounds right. Was that one we dressed up for? It was not the one we dressed up for. This is one that came years later. This was after we were both married already. This was when you had moved back to the East Coast and I was back visiting. I want to say it was Aquabats and Real Big Fish at that show. Hey, Grizzly Kids Raiden, welcome, my friend. Vet King. I do remember Vet King. Vet King was what they switched over to after they lost the WCW contract because it used to be the Sting truck. Love it when the Grizz crew rolls in. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're rolling through some BeamNG here with a wildly huge roster of monster trucks that have all been created by fans. Right now, I am specifically looking for Identity Theft, which is the truck that I drove in Maine a few weekends back. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, he was on the screen for a second. There we go. That's the one. Identity Theft, of course, is my favorite joke monster truck name because it looks just like Gravedigger. It's a ripoff of Gravedigger. It's committing identity theft. That cracks me up. Oh, you were playing Smash Brothers Melee. Hey, that's awesome. Oh man, what a Smash Brothers games are so classic. You had the Vet King diecast. All right. Well, that's awesome. All right, let's see here. Let's I'm gonna drive it real casually like I drove the real one because I really didn't want them to tell me to stop driving it. So I drove it very gingerly. I did do donuts in it though. Yeah. Man, the way that they've created the simulator in here is just crazy. All right, so there's two ways onto the track. I can take that opening there, or I can drop in. All right, let's get a look at what's on this track. So this is like the motorcycle jump, and it's not real. You can just roll right through it, which cracks me up. I think they should have made it real and let me hit it a few times. And I love how this one switches from concrete to dirt, so you get a contrast in your traction. It has achievement support now. Oh man, yo, the upgrades that they've done in games in the last few years, where a lot of these companies have just started to see like, here's the thing we always wish we had for this, is really awesome. I'm still driving this thing a bit gingerly, and I think it's just how it was for me in real life. I really didn't. I really wanted them to let me keep driving, and I knew if I went a little too hardcore, they would have told me like, no, no, you don't need to drive this anymore. Okay, here we go. Here's one of the bumps. This is what we need. All right. Let's see if we can walk it on the nose on here. Yeah. Ah. Okay, that's the best I've done that. It's got to be because I've driven the real one, right? Right, guys? Please clap. He is a bouncy truck compared to some of the others on here. All right, I see that dirt track on the outside there, and there's a big jump out there and a few obstacles. We gotta get out there. Check that out, huh? Getting too close. So one of the things that's thank you, Bobby. Thank you for clapping. I appreciate it. Gotta save it. Gotta save it. Oh no. Whew, I don't know why I get so stressed about saving it. There's just yeah. I think I just sort of did a parry go round. The real life parry go round. Just cutting donuts with a monster truck. All right, here's the big one. And we'll just head back in since I kind of dropped it there. All right, here we go. This is as it was dubbed by Randy Carver and ZPB when they were on the ride with the truck, the real life merry-go-round. Yeah, they really make you work to get the donuts in this game because you got to finesse it. I will try not to get banned from driving in this game. I will try to I will try to be a responsible driver as much as this game would dictate I should be. Grizzly Kid, it's like driving game, for example, GTA. Don't want to ruin that nice car. You know, sometimes it feels that way. Uh-oh, we got a flat tire. Engine starved of oil. All right, we can do this. Come on. Yee. All right, we got to respawn. That thing was not liking what I was doing to it. I wish I could hit those porta potties, but they're not real. They just kind of appear there. Can I do it? Yeah. Ah. Oh, the forward flip is really hard to do. God is my witness, identity theft is broken in half. That truck has a family and Perry Von Vicious doesn't care. Come on, save it, save it. Whew. I really shouldn't get so freaked out because it is just a fake truck and I can hit the respawn button. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The entire play set is just a screen, and then there's figures of all of us. Grizzly Kid's got to wake up early tomorrow, and make that money. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Always appreciate a raid. You and your crew are always welcome on my streams. Get some sleep. Go make that money. For those who don't know, Grizzly Kid, apart from doing a bunch of charity streams, which is super cool, is a frequent sponsor of Blitzkrieg Pro Wrestling, and I really appreciate that. All right, come on, come on, we can do this. Stuck on the wall. Come on. I think we're done for. All right, what do you think? Should we find another track and a different truck, or should we keep rolling on with this one? Different track, but keep the truck. This is a good one. This truck is good. It feels really natural to me, and I'm not. I mean, I joke that it's because I drove it in real life, but that's definitely not the reason. All right, yeah, we'll swap tracks here. Now we can stick with the monster truck tracks, or if you want, we can try one of the tracks that are just here for like, the game just came with them. Because there's like some weird like stunt things in these, like, there's some like mountains and beaches. Should we go there or should we go stick with the monster truck tracks? What do you think? Do they have the moon? I don't believe that that is one of the set ones that comes with it. I do know what you're talking about, though. I've seen the Beam videos where they. Now, West Coast USA, that looks to me like it's San Francisco. And I lived there for a while. Oh, that might. Well, yeah. See, like that looks like San Francisco, but then like you see like some of this looks like L.A. Hmm. Representative of various locations in California. That makes sense. So we could let's see. We could do California. We could do Utah. Looks like the middle of nowhere. Seems accurate. Uh, or, I mean, to me, this grid map. This one's weird. It's got a lot of weird stuff. Uh, let's do the grid map, and then we'll go and we'll hop into a different one. Ooh, I didn't realize there were sub maps. Uh-oh. There's Fake City, there's Map Center, Destruction, the Drag Strip, Off-Road. Oh, that's like a crawler course. Handling, Half Pipes, Terrains. I believe these are actually all on one. This is just the different areas where it can drop you. Let's see. I think the terrain types is going to be the one. I think it might turn me into that truck again. So if we want to pick a different truck, now's the time to think about it. Put it in the chat if you got one in mind. Because I'm happy to pick identity theft again, or we could find one of the throwback trucks and see what they do, or we could pick like Max D or something, the Goldberg truck. So many options with this game, it's crazy. All right, there's the level spawning around us. Nomad Avenger is what we've been asked. All right, I can do that. Look at all the stuff on that map. That is wild. All right, let's see. Could be under CRC, could be under CRD. Let's see here. Avenger Nomad. Nomad. We got Nitro, Syracuse, World Finals, World Finals, World Finals, World Finals, Anaheim, 0401 Museum, Anniversary, Black Custom, Indianapolis. Christmas. Oh, we got Christmas Avenger. That's fun. How festive. Hot Rod, Lucas Oil, Rockin' 50 Years. I don't know about that. Definitely hasn't been around for 50 years, not quite. Oh, which World Finals it was at. Okay. Was the Nomad was it the truck? Is that the Nomad? Is it this one? The like sort of pseudo convertible? Because we also got the truck, which I think I drove earlier a little bit. Let's see. You tell me if you see it on the screen. Is Avenger Nomad in the room now? There's definitely right by the truck. This one. World Finals 19, is that the one? We got it? Booyah. You got it. We're doing it. Joey Nails approves. All right, let's check. We got steering, we got rear steering. We're good. All right, so there's all these terrains we can try. There's these wild jumps. There's these different surfaces. There's water. Now, yeah. Oh, good. The monster truck does float because it should float. I don't have BKT tires. Don't have enough tread for me to. Uh-oh. I might be stuck here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm not totally sure how to get out of the water. I'm stuck there now. All right. I'm gonna spawn this. I'm gonna respawn. I got stuck in the water immediately. Unbelievable. But at least now we know which one it is. World Finals 19. If I replace current, it's just going to drop me in the water again, isn't it? We're going to have to spawn new and just ditch that truck where it is. Oh, great. It put that one in the water too. Well, we're getting closer. This is a mess. That could not have gone worse. How many Avengers can we spawn at once before my computer crashes? Well, now where is he? All right, I hit replace current because of course I did. The other one's idling. Look at it. Wheels rolling for no reason. One of these we're gonna get there. We're gonna get where we want to be. Are we out of the pool yet? Almost. We're gonna get out of the pool, then we're gonna get rid of those extra vehicles. Never should have gone in that water. Yeah, I'm stuck in the ninth dimension again. Spawn new. Am I finally up on the concrete? Okay, carefully get away from the water. And I'm just going to get way away. And now that I'm safely away, I'm going to get rid of those other ones because they're going to wear on the game a little bit. Remove others. Good. Now they're gone. Now they're gone. We did it. All right. You see those jumps behind me? I think that's what we ought to mess around with. Oh, do you think we can jump off this and get through that hole? I bet we can. Gonna have to get some speed and really aim carefully. Oh, whoa, hey, hey, okay, everybody be cool. Now we're on all these terrain tests. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Bonk. Ooh, rough day at the office. Oh, you don't think so? You doubt my abilities. Called it. Okay, listen. I'm gonna try again, and this time for sure. Uh-oh, I got hooked off to the side. Hey, I that counts. I mean, sure, it's broken and destroyed, but that count. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I respawned and now I'm falling. Okay. Okay, so it didn't go exactly how I wanted, but I did kind of make it. You know what? We'll call it a draw. This Avenger looks fantastic. Oh, see, now that's what we got to try. Look at that. We gotta do this jump. Doesn't count. Hey, listen. I don't know who put you in charge. Okay. That also didn't go great. This level is so weird. Oh god, okay, okay. I gotta just stop destroying this thing. Okay. Look at all the weird stuff. Oh, it just shattered the axle on that bump. Okay, cool. Well, that's no reason to stop driving it. It wouldn't stop Jim Kohler, I don't think. Well, maybe it would. I think we should go hit that giant jump over there, right? Like, that feels right. All right, we're doing it. Uh, uh. Well, not a total failure. So close. You can tell what I'm trying to do, right? It doesn't shift fast enough. I want to do the whole loop. I want to just up one side and back down. All right, we're bouncing out of there. That's not going anywhere. I've had to respawn this, and this is truthfully, this was probably the biggest problem that Jim Kohler had in a lot of Monster Jam shows is he was constantly like he would break the truck so quick. I don't think it's the truck's fault. I think he's just a very crazy driver. Maybe that's the right way to put it. What's this? Oh, is this the drag strip? Oh, it is. All right, let's do a drag run. Why not? Boy, he really likes to pull that front end up. Wow. His top speed is not that great on a drag strip. All right, we got to pick a direction here. Whoa, whoa. Okay, just watching that made me feel a little dizzy. I want to go back to the terrain stuff and mess around with some of it. Or if I just happen upon a giant jump, maybe I'll just take it off it. Right, here's some of the terrain. He is called Mr. Excitement for a reason. I can't disagree with you there. All right, let's take it up. Uh-oh, there's a little bump. Okay, all right. Hey, still pulled a backflip out of it. This is the sort of like off-roading track. All right. No surprise, the monster truck does very well at this. Am I supposed to go fast or slow over this? I don't know what the challenge is. And I guess I'll just gun it and see what happens. Oh boy, shredding the tires. Yeah, that sounds like a BKT tire. They're known for popping pretty easy. Oh, this is like the old hill climbs Bigfoot used to do. Yeah, I agree to that. Did Jim ever take a racing win? I know he took some World Freestyle wins, but I feel like he had to have taken some World Finals racing wins. Yeah, what's up here? See how high up this thing I can get. Just freestyle. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's really the thing he's known for. Look at that climbing. Nice and slow gear. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no, that's not what you want. Oof. Oh, geez. Okay, all right. Okay, I see a giant jump over there. We got to go try that thing out. What is that? Oh, it's the big terrain whoop-de-whoop thing. Whoa. Okay, tire caught there. All right, okay. Hey, hey now. That could have gone worse. Just freestyle. That's all he took, man. That's all he took. Just the freestyle win. All right. Let's take it up and over, I guess, huh? Can't go too fast on this first one. Don't want to catch any air. I want to use the downside. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, too much spring. Oh boy. Wow. Ooh. First and only Monster Jam World Champion from your home state. I mean, Chris Kohler could very well take a championship at some point. I got to see him driving Axe at Gillette Stadium a couple years ago. And Avenger wasn't there. He was on his own, no Avenger. And I remember just being kind of blown away. Like he had a great performance that day. Oof. All right, what do you think? Should I take it back to an actual monster truck track and finish out this stream where we started? I think I should. That this is wild and weird though. All right. All right, what do you think? We got the little track for Albuquerque. We got 3 different days of All-Star Challenge. We did the Hot Wheels track at the beginning. We did Miami already. We did Sharon Speedway and we did Winchester. So I think we got to pick one of these. We got day one, the racing test track. I did the freestyle one already, and then there's the racing. I don't have Sam Boyd yet. These are the only ones I have for now. Um, the number of tracks they've created is insane. So digging through them to find specific ones takes a long time, and the search function on their forum is not great. Um, I'm thinking maybe we take to the racing track. What do you think? I think we hop in the racing track. And you know what? I think we're gonna do something a little silly before I end this out. I'm gonna end it out picking one of the retro trucks, I think. Um, but before I do, what do you say we take like a regular truck on the monster truck track and see what happens? Like just like a regular vehicle. Oh, no, the loading. All right. Well, it's okay. So there's this one. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Why not? No rear steer. All right, let's go for it. Oh, geez. Okay. Think this thing can do a backflip? Oof. Do you like the license plate on there, Perry Vaughn? Game did that on its own. It just knew. It's like I'm running the tough trucks race. Oh, I never bothered checking to see what the racetrack on this would look like. It's got to start down. Let's do one round of the test track here. Let's do a racetrack round with the regular truck. All right, here we go. Ready? I believe this is going to be a very similar sort of track layout to the old Sam Boyd, where we've got the Thunder Alley come all the way down. Got to make this turn. Oof, right into the wall. And then we got to get up and over here. Yeah, this is like the old Sam Boyd track. All right, so it's not Sam Boyd specifically, but it's a lot like it. Let's get back out to the starting line and pick a monster truck, and we can do a few racing runs here. All right. Let's see, we dive into the old CRD, old reliable here. And what do we got? What do we got to pick from? We could do a barefoot. Maybe we'll do like the classic, the old school looking barefoot down here. Same layout as Steel Titans. Yeah, it definitely is. Oh, they got some of the classic Bigfoot trucks here too, but on CRDs. Okay, it's so hard for me to pick. I'm gonna go with this throwback barefoot for now. We're gonna do that one first. Do a little bit of running through. We'll do a little a race run, a little bit of freestyle, and then we'll switch out to one last truck before we're out. It's a good looking truck. The old barefoot racer. All right, here we go. We're making our run. Oh, right into the wall. Oh boy. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna have to start over. Yeah, that did not go well. See if I do better backing down Thunder Alley. That turn in Thunder Alley is hard, man. All right, here we go. Oh, just nicked the wall. Just nicked the stunts. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Come on. Uh, not a great. Yeah, they definitely they would have shut me down for sure. All right. I think we're gonna have to do that over again. That was pretty bad. Let's try the other side. See if I have better luck coming out of the other lane. Yeah, they would have shut the truck down, and I wouldn't have blamed them. All right, let's pull on up to the line here, and I'm going to do a fresh respawn. Here we go. Here we go. Coming down Thunder Alley. Come on, come on. Get it together. Oh no. Coming in too hot on those turns. All right, we're gonna pick a different truck, see if I have better luck. Do a couple more racing passes here. Gonna stick with the CRD. I'm just gonna go further down and see what we find. Got an aftershock. He's come to the fair out here. Bulldozer, you say? Let's see, is Bulldozer on this frame? They do have one on the CRD. Even though classically he is a Willman chassis. But I don't see any reason not to run this one. Yeah, I think we go with the classic Bulldozer, huh? That's a good pick. I love that they have Tailgater. Oh man, I didn't even notice him before. I have to play as Tailgater sometime. I also love Bad Company. If you look carefully at the logo on the side of the Bad Company truck, they have the logo for the band The Residents. It's an eyeball with a top hat. And I'm not totally sure how they're allowed to have that necessarily. I feel the same way. I always liked Bulldozer a lot. All right, let's line the big bad bull up here. Definitely Tom Mintz era Bulldozer that I'm driving, even though technically it would be on the Willman chassis if it was. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see how we do coming down Thunder Alley. Oh no, I nicked the. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's all gone to hell. I cannot get a decent racing pass on this track. Let's at least break out a couple of backflips before we go set back up again. Oof. Rough day at the office for any of the trucks I'm playing as here. All right, here we go. Here we go. They made a Bulldozer and Monster Jam Mini. Oh, wow. That's going to be a hard one to find. Those blind bags are really frustrating. I have a couple of those from Joey Nails that I'm going to open on my next unboxing video. I have to do an inventory of stuff I have to show off before I know when that'll be, though. So they're going to sit and wait because I want to be surprised. I don't want to know ahead of time. All right, we're going to call this the last racing run of the stream. And after I've either finished the run or crashed terribly, we're going to do a little freestyle and call it a night. Here we go. Taking it a little conservatively over the uh, just just gonna finish this race run. That's a big win for me considering how this went. All right, let's do it. Let's kick a little freestyle to end the night here. Hey, I'm getting better at those the nose walks. See if we can pull him into a donut here. He's got that one front wheel up. Oh, that's so great. Man, this game is really wild. You have a cheat to know which truck you get from the blind boxes. Well, I mean, share with the class. Ooh. All right, we're going to take one last little freestyle spin here, and when I've trashed the truck so much that I can't do too much, we're going to call it a stream. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, no. Just ended with it right on the roof. Just feel the bag and guess the truck. So far, you're 2 and 0. Wow, that's pretty good. Some of the trucks have real distinctive looks, you know? So you can kind of feel which one is which. Hey. On the roof again. All right. We're going to call that as good. Oh, 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 he's back on the tires. I might be able to save it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm doomed here. All right, we're going to call that a stream, you guys. This is Beam Monsters for BeamNG. It is super fun. It is chaotic and weird and crazy and wildly realistic. And as you've seen, so in depth. And I only have what I've downloaded so far. There's so much more to explore. So I'm looking forward to getting more of it and checking it out on stream and off because, frankly, this game is pretty addicting. Anyhow, that is it for the Tuesday stream. There's always a chance I may pop on for more later this week. You never know. Might do some 3D modeling on here or something. I got a lot of orders coming in, so a lot of stuff to work on there. But thank you as always for tuning in, and I will see you all again soon.